So these are the materials that we are going to use for this class. Now, the first thing you need to do before you formulate anything is to clean the space that you're using to formulate, especially your equipment, your utensils, and the environment, the table, whatever you are using to make your formulation. Make sure they are properly clean. Now, that's the first thing we're going to do in this video. The first thing you need is an alcohol, but I'm using ethanol, so you can use ethanol or use alcohol. Then these are my utensils. Here we have a glass rod for stirring. Then we have stainless spoon, which is to measure to your scale. I'll bring up my scale shortly. Then here are the materials. I'll go through the materials, then we'll talk about the formulation in the next video. So here we have petri dish, which is where I'm going to measure all my items into before I start my formulation, so I get the accurate measurements. Then we have beakers, we have all that. So the first thing I'm going to do, here I have a mini stirrer. So this is what I'm going to use to stir, because we are making a small batch, which is 100 ml for this container. I'm going to show you how to calculate that in the next video. So let's start cleaning. Don't forget to wear your gloves before you start your formulation, but since I'm cleaning, I'm going to clean with my hands before I put on my gloves. So I have a spray bottle here where I measure my alcohol or your ethanol into. That's over. I'm going to still make use of that. You're done with that. So you need a serviette or a thick tissue that you can use to clean. So I'm going to use this to clean the table. I'm placing a lot of my things on the table, so I need it clean as possible. I've cleaned it before, and I went in with my antibacterial spray. So I'm going to stay cleaning it to make sure it's properly clean. Away. You can see where you need to go in. There's still more depths. So you're going to clean it with soap and your cleaning cloths. You still need to go in to clean it properly. So remove any excess depths. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spray into this to clean all the materials I'm going to use. So here's my pH. That's good. I needed to clean everything. Let me use some. I'm going to go in to clean my beakers and the petri dish that I'm going to use. These are added because of my soaking in the inside, so I'm just going to do that. Make sure they are washed first spraying. You can just spray and leave them to dry. For these, I'm going to just spray in. You can just allow them to air dry like that. Clean this. So that's our good manufacturing practice, which is GMP. And for your PPE, personal protective equipment, you can wear a lab clothes. Your hand glove is involved. You can wear your Crocs and all that. So I'm going to show you a video of what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a 2-piece of scrub, so I'm going to put a video here so you'll be able to see that. But you can wear a lab clothes which are long sleeve and all that. You can get to sew your scrubs in 2 pieces, but we also sew scrubs for anybody that wants, actually. So you just send in your size, then it's like send your measurements, then we're able to sew and the color you want. So this is a 2-piece of black that I'm wearing right here, and definitely I'm going to get pink and white color. So I'm also going to do a long sleeve. It depends on what you're comfortable with in your laboratory.